Hey, what is going on, truth lovers? And welcome back to some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Nice, straight into progression. We like that. It's time. We must hurry back to the prison. Yeah, I know. Let's hail a cat. What? Oh. What's the matter? It looks like something's going on over there in front of the Garrideb's house. What's just across the road? What? Who's this? I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Who are you calling an old man, you rum-looking niminy-piminy? What? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What are you on about? Excuse me? Eh? What the? Who are you now? I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here is a lawyer, you see. Eh? A lawyer? What? Hey, more work. Nice. If I could be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. Tja. Fine, I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This ain't over yet. Why does everyone in this case have weird poses? Get thee to a nunnery. Do I look like a blooming nun to you? Weird. Weirdest confrontation ever. What? Close your damn mouth. I do hope you're not injured. Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you. What was that all about? There are more things in what? You said that already. I'm not Horatio either. Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here? In the Garrideb residence? Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. What? If he's filthy rich, maybe he thinks he can just go around stabbing people and getting away with it. We may be onto something here. It's just a hunch. He mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Ah, yes. That gentleman. Oh, more worthy a polemist in my battle of words ne'er could there be. Sorry, battle, did you say? Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? He and I sparred long into the night. I see. Just furious book conversations got you. I don't fully understand, but it seems that him and this gentleman are acquaintances at least. So, fair maiden, so good gentleman, I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well. I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room. It seems he's unaware of what happened to him, so he can't really help us. With him and that man as lodgers, this house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go find a carriage, before we were so rudely interrupted. Yes, I'm sure he's eagerly awaiting our return. Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. Yeah, maybe we can get back in the courtroom by the end of this episode. That'd be cheeky. 6:31, we made it just in time. Cell 9... What? Damn, his eyes look so intense. What? Now they look so sad. Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! Damn. Oh yeah, I suppose we haven't seen this guy since like the start of the episode, right? We are so sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh, no! Think nothing of it! Relax! If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never-failing Nipponese. I completely forgot about that gimmick. Oh, now, let's not get carried away. Oh, I quite agree. There is nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand... No, what? Wrong voice? It is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. Right, hopefully once we get in the courtroom, that'll be enough shows. It's you! The miserable, rotten spy, Herlock Sholmes! What are you doing here? I have no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course. Whatever do you mean? Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair. Look at this guy, he's a nervous wreck. I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room! At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. Tip of the cap here. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny. He just used his house as a library all day. Ah, you! How dare you, Herlock Sholmes! Ugh. Has he just given up? I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Damn, that sucks. I wonder how many people leave old GB thinking that. Not cool. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is bedamned. What are you thinking? He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed, I mean. And there is much truth in Mr. Mustache's words. He doesn't even know his name. Damn, look at the eye twitching. What? Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? Oh man. Converse. Actually. Move? Nope. Present. Yeah, let's show him the gimmick. We found your receipt, bruh. That's right. I went out to buy some new old books. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? And it was on your way back to your room that you saw the woman being stabbed. She's dead, I thought to myself. She's dead! My mind went completely blank. Before I knew it, I was back in my room, trembling like a leaf. The bookworm hoping to worm his way out of a bad situation? Oh man, we set him off hardcore. Please do be careful not to think such disparaging thoughts. How could you possibly know? Okay. How you like my map? Would you take this and... Oh, the joy! The sheer joy of a gift from my fellow countrymen! The complete kindness of kith and kin! Oh no, sorry. I just wanted to show you. Oh, that's such a letdown! The complete cruelty of kith and kin! Oops. Okay, no point in showing him the armband. Sorry, mate. Look at the tears in his eyes. Cursed trial. What did you mean by what you said just now? About the trial tomorrow being cursed? Oh no, why? Why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous. I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That's really agitated him. You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow? Sholmes, will you get out of here? Are you referring to the prosecutor, the Reaper of the Bailey? The Reaper? Oh no! What do you mean? Please tell me, summarising succinctly in 16 salient words. No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever. Oh, we should have counted. Was that 16? Oh my goodness! Can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly!
Yesterday, he successfully defended someone against a Reaper. But then, after the trial was over,
the victim died. What? Ah, I am impressed. You have an eye for detail.
actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us.
Surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Van Zeeks killed the man himself? That would be awful.
Oh no, he couldn't have, surely.
Don't call him Shirley. Damn, laughter. You have some wonderful notions. Sorry? The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow.
Oh, yes. Why, of course he is.
Ah, of course he is! Then why are you trying to scare me? It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis. What on earth do you mean by that? Secret Reaper option. Nah, let's try the cursed lodgings next. When you said accursed lodgings before, you were referring to your room at that geeze's house, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed? What's you do the cool pose like, yeah, been here a year? It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain, but I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. That didn't take long then. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away. Oh man. Worst holiday ever.
You must have been very lonely having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
Yeah, why didn't he just go home? If he hated it that much. I suppose if something's driving you mental, you might not actually realise it if you're that far gone, right? I've had to move a number of times. Most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now. Yeah, why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap. I have so little money it appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late, so I told him, "I'll buy it at a high price." If you have something to say, then say it, but if not, don't mention it in the first place!
Yeah, well said.
But it was true. It was all true.
You mean the room really is cursed then?
Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole. My sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death.
Wait, isn't there some weird gas gimmick in his room? Like a coin operated... Oh no, it's for the electricity, I think.
And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits.
Damn. This guy's having a full-blown breakdown in jail. Not cool.
If only there was someone, just one person on my side. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all?
Oh man, the sad music's playing. He's really pulling on the heartstrings here. Please defend me.
To believe. Yes, to believe.
Oh, yo! Dun dun. What time are we on anyway? Okay, about halfway. Well, that's probably going to be a really negative one, so let's do this. And you never know, this is like the first sort of real opportunity we've gotten to have a proper discussion of this guy now we know everything, so we may well get a hidden 5th or 6th option. But yeah, come on.
He is quite an exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. Ah, that's good.
He looks like he's going to cry tears of joy.
As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there is both a judge and a jury.
Oh yeah, we got to do that whole gimmick again.
The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, while the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It is an excellent system whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated.
Yeah, look at last case, it was all over the place.
Right. Criminals and corrupt lawyers, for that matter, could use it to their advantage. Damn it. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on.
What? That's hella not cool. Like, hey, fake witness, did you see this guy stab that guy? Yeah, nice, cheers.
Book him away, boys. By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail. Damn.
But it means the wrong verdict can be passed. Yeah, I suppose no system's perfect, right?
And sadly, is from time to time, my dear madam. It is simply the reality of the situation.
And that's alright.
However, those indicated by Lord Van Zeeks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed.
Oh my.
Though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months they all disappear. It is most striking. Disappear? But how? Ah, by all manner of misfortune, sir. That's so uncool to tell the guy the day before his trial. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by highwaymen. Oh no, no, no.
All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid. Damn. Pressure's on. Yeah, cool pose. Ha! I knew it. I'm a dead dodo done for, doomed. Okay. No secret fifth option yet. To believe. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about the case on the SS Booyah, if you recall. The Booyah. Ah, that case. The one with the snake. No, you've completely misremembered it, but yeah. Well, yes. At that time, I was the suspect. But you believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate. I did I? Interesting. What I want to know is why. Why did you believe me? I see. Yes, you mean. Because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found of the victim in a locked room. Well, if you like, yes. I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. Yeah, I suppose he just doesn't take stuff at face value, right? It's quite simple, really. You said I didn't do it. But I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. Oh, yo, hardcore. I still think you're a scumbag to this day. Next question. What? You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in. Okay. What do you mean? I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something I do, the circumstances can hang as far as I am concerned.
That's why you get such...
Insane guesses all the time. But I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion. Meaning... whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. Yes, he's right. He's right. Okay, this guy believes in himself. Whether or not I can believe myself. Oh, it smells like a flashback. Kazuma, we miss ya. What does that say? A defense lawyer is only as good as his client, I think. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. I vaguely remember he was posh, right? No, Tiny Kazuma! You were so right. Now we carry the sword of truth. Okay, fifth option, or are we just pushing through? Well, my dear fellows, it is time. We were leaving, I believe. Already? Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There is a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me? Trout, not bad. So harsh to say in front of a prisoner. Like, nice restaurant food? Yeah, let's go. Oh dear, there never is enough time, is there? He really wants to say something, doesn't he? Oh wait, have we agreed to defend him yet? If you'd like, in the trial tomorrow. Hey, here we go. It's official. I'd be happy to represent you. Oh, he's going to do his biggest dance of the day. The tears, they're coming. Ugh. Ugh. As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. Yeah, very important we drill that into his head. Like, heads up, mate, this is my second day at work. There's a massive chance you're gonna die. But I'll do my best. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? What to believe in, the defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe, even. But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. To trust my inner stink. Yes! Oh, the camera's zooming in. He's about to get dancing, and my instincts are telling me that you are innocent of this crime. You are not a crime, Inal. And it's imperative that we prove that in court. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end with every weapon available to me. That's right, axe in the courtroom, let's go. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. Here we go. Oh, yo, tears gone? As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue. Of course. Okay, it's definitely official. It would be fair to say that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. Yeah, I think we all knew it was going to happen. You merely needed the events of today to fully realise it. I wonder what the old Garrett Ebbs had to do with it all. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Hey, timing. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. Maybe they'll randomly be called up as witnesses or something. Ah, my balls! Yes? Would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me cheat in court? Because you know I can't do it without you. Absolutely. I can't believe they allow it. Those idiots. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant. Nice. Hey, we got the fade out. Right, we always fall for it here, where we save it here, and then it will be the old to be continued in a few boxes. So let's push on a tiny bit, but we will be ending this any second now. The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind, but it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and that dude believes in me now too. So it's time that I learn to believe in myself. He has no one, he's all alone, so it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, back in the courtroom, baby! Next episode, with all the strength I can muster! To be continued? To be continued, we got it! The timing worked out well for once. Okay, you have to actually hit A for that, got you. Hell yeah, perfect timing. Right then, guys. We like that. So, we will, looks like, be back in courtroom next episode. Perfect. We've been roaming around the streets of London for far too long. So the only thing that remains to be said now is... if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, then check some of them out. And more importantly, let me know what you thought, because you know I love that lawyery feedback, honey. If you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles so far, catch up. And of course, guys, the main thing, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.